Welcome, travelers, to the Rule of Cool podcast, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast that's occasionally inappropriate and frequently distracted. In the last episode, our adventurers met with Silas and inducted the Kenku family into the Guild of the Oracle. Uncertain of how to proceed, the group decided to take the money for clearing out the Kenku, but ended their relationship with the unsavory halfling governor. With no outstanding quests, the group returned home to the guild full of questions. Without any further ado, I now present the Rule of Cool.
Hello again, everyone. This is the Rule of Cool podcast, a D&D 5e actual play podcast. Today, the boys are going to introduce themselves by playing Fuck, Marry, Kill with the other PCs in their group.
Wait, hold on. Are we playing with the people or the characters?
The characters.
Oh, okay. That's so easy.
Yeah.
It changes everything.
Yeah.
Hello all, it's Jordan. I play your favorite rogue elf, Sexy Paelias, and if I were to fuck, marry, and kill the other PCs, I think I'm gonna fuck Rhys, just to go for that lizard man, get the interspecies happening.
Hell yeah.
Get that dino dong.
Whoa.
Marry Vaan, because he's just as sketchy as I am, and I'm gonna kill Chadwick.
That seems about the level of justification for that you need as well.
Sorry, I think I'm gonna kill you too.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get killed by the three of you, and the three of us are probably gonna fuck.
Oh yeah, we're all fucking Sexy Paelias.
I mean, obviously, that's the only answer, right?
Okay, next PC.
we all just answered the question.
But you gotta introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jason. I play Vaan, the Wild Mage Sorcerer, and whatever Adam just said, because that's what I'm all gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good audio. Hi, this is Alex. I play Rhys, the Lizardfolk Barbarian, and I agree with Jason. Of course, you fuck Sexy Paelias. Wink. Rhys would totally marry Vaan because Vaan and him are like best friends forever. No. And then Paelias, I would totally fuck Paelias, not sure why I'm mentioning that again.
Because you really want to do it.
Yeah. And Chad, I'd have to kill Killa.
Hi everyone, this is Adam. Play Chadwick, the Cleric of Light. See, so obviously I'd fuck Paelias. Chadwick would fuck Paelias.
Well, you would too. It's fine.
And then I'm pretty sure I'd have to marry Vaan and kill Rhys.
You couldn't kill me if you tried.
I probably couldn't.
You are now awakening in the Guild of the Oracle with no known commitments on your part, as you have abandoned the opportunity for the rest of the quest with Cheerns.
I don't like the slight smile she had on her face. No known commitments. Ooh.
Y'all went to bed of your own accord the last time, and
we weren't forcibly put to sleep.
I didn't put anyone to sleep, so no.
So I guess we wake up. Should we, head downstairs and get some breakfast? Or I could use a buffet.
Why are you talking to me? I'm in my own room.
Do we have our own rooms, or are they,
yes.
bunk beds?
No, it's tiny-ass dorm rooms.
All right.
The walls are very thin.
All right, I guess I wake up pretty bright and early and go downstairs looking for my three friends and hoping they're there since I can't talk to them. Yeah, dick.
I'm going to wake up and I will put on my disguise as Thomas Urgy, and I put on my fake mustache and I walk down to Making Merry to meet up with everybody.
I'd be up at whatever my normal time is, and I'd head on down.
Got up early from a trance, got a good blowout in, and went downstairs.
Yeah.
You know what a blowout is?
No, I knew that.
I knew that.
It just was a little bit funny to hear. Oh, I could just smell bacon. That's why I got up so early.
So you each arrive downstairs, assuming you all gravitate towards the buffet. Nobody else is up with you guys right now.
Oh, cool. Hey guys, I got us a table, and I'll drag a table over.
We sit down and eat.
So, like, what are we doing today?
I don't know. I guess we can go pick up a new quest off the board.
We should be like, wait, the last quest we got was to go murder children Kenku things.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Like, maybe we don't want one of these quests from this asshole company.
Do we know the status of the Kenkus? Are they okay?
They're here with us.
You do not know the status of the Kenku.
Just
yeah,
kidding.
they might have, like, died fighting.
You went to bed before their like, exam fight was over.
Can I look around for black feathers scattered around?
It's a buffet. This is a buffet of a stuffed bird.
Yeah, is there like a duck hanging in the corner?
Roll an investigation check.
That's a natural 20? For -3, 17?
You do see some feathers, like, on a chair over there.
Oh my god, guys. The feathers over here, I think the thing just exploded.
He uses his natural 20 to assume the bird has exploded.
You just see a couple feathers, like 2 by the foot of the chair, like 1 on the chair.
Oh, I think it exploded.
That's as much brain power as Rhys can put into this right now.
Yeah, the feathers wouldn't just fall out. Duh.
That's dumb.
Speaking of the Kenkus, does anyone know how their exams went?
Maybe that's the first thing that we can do this morning.
Yeah, do we know what room they're staying in? We could, like, go upstairs and knock on the door.
You know who might?
Or
Mary.
best friend.
Ted?
Yeah, Ted.
Ted, like dog.
Ted like Doug.
Big dog.
Or we could talk to our new favorite person, Remy. Because, like, I don't know, is it morning or night? Is she a man? Is she a woman?
Rhys, don't talk about that.
Talk about what?
That's not appropriate.
Like that she's a man-woman?
That's really not appropriate. Yeah, no. No.
Don't talk about what?
Don't talk about Remy at all.
All right. Yeah, that's a good point. She might talk about math again.
It's true.
So who are you looking for, and how are you looking for them?
Tad with my eyes.
Yeah, she and Remy share the downstairs office.
Right, so we'll go knock on the door and hope and pray that it's Tad, not Remy.
Yep, so you go downstairs to the office, and door's open. Both of them are sitting in there.
Tad, we have
Wait.
a very...
Both the Remys?
No, Tad and Remy are both in there.
Hold on, do I need to roll to find out what Tad or what Remy looks like today?
Yes.
You have to roll
What
to
am I
see if she's a
rolling?
man or a woman?
Perception.
And that's persuasion, learn to read.
Get your
Ooh,
reading glasses out,
a
old man.
10.
Good God.
A 10? It's pretty gender neutral, like, clothing that this person's wearing.
Tad, we have some really important information we need.
Tad looks up and goes, "Oh, well, hi, y'all. How'd you sleep last night?"
I think fine. How did our Kenku friends do?
Well, it was a little rough for a couple of them, but,
They all made it through, right?
well, of course they're all alive. We always have people on call in case something goes wrong. None of y'all ever actually in danger before you sign up for the guild. Obviously, we're a wholesome, above-board business here.
So was the contract signed?
3 of them decided to join, and 2 decided that it'd probably be better that they stayed at home with the children, which is very high success rate for a party of people who've never really adventured before. Have you all decided which one of you is going to be taking credit for the five recruits and the... Well, if these 3 pass their first intro quest, of course, 3 of them are out with Ragnarok doing their first real quest, and as long as they come back complete on that, you'd get credit for that as well. Whose name am I putting next to these new recruits?
Only one of us can get that?
Well, Paelias is the leader.
I will happily take credit for those. I'm curious about the mission, though. Could you elaborate a little more? What's Ragnarok taking then?
I'm trying to remember exactly which one he was assigned to. I feel like they're going to help the gnomes out with a little something this time, but nothing too scary. Normally these quests are pretty easy for just one strong person to handle, and they'll be fine. I have faith in anyone y'all recommended.
All the gnomes like the ones who talk with the really high voices?
Oh, well, you're so funny, Noah. I I think you mean halflings, and you probably shouldn't say that too loud. That can come off as a little insensitive and offensive to some of them, but they are a joyous bunch who just very, very identifiable accent from them. No, the gnomes are the ones on the islands off the coast.
Oh yeah, I used to live with them. I should know that.
You lived with the gnomes for a while? Tell me about that. That sounds like it would be so fun. I've heard great things about their city.
Oh, I did really like it a lot, and they liked me because I could, carry them around. I don't know, but it was when I was a kid, and then I ended up moving to, the main island, and it was kind of shitty. I don't know. Living by yourself on the streets is not good.
Did you ever go see any of the slaughters? We have some members of the guild who just keep winning those darn things. You know of the summer solstice slaughter and the winter solstice slaughter. They're like the big tournaments that the gnomes hold.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, of course, yeah. My favorite thing is seeing people get slaughtered. So, there's some group of people who always win these things?
Yeah.
I think we could take them.
Well, yeah, y'all have met them. Silas, Ragnarok, and Silverhawk.
Oh, we totally can't take them. I mean, I could, if they were for me, but I have me and then you three wonderful people.
Excellent word choice. Good save.
Thank you. You're all weak.
Is that all you all looking for, or can I help you with anything else this morning?
Could you, say the word Savannah for me?
Savannah?
Oh, I'm happy now.
Oh, bless your heart.
So the slaughter you speak of, when do those begin again?
Oh, yeah, well, normally they're in the last... It's the last week of Legitage.
Is that this month? Is it, soon? I don't know the month.
2 months from now.
Calendars are the worst. They're like books, but
it's Equivalento right now. You got to get through Equivalento, then you got to get through Sevilla, then you got to get through the entirety of Legitage. That is a terrible word. Why did I go with Esperanto?
Bye, Tad. Thanks.
Yeah, I guess we just walk away and don't say anything to Tab. We just all
Pretty
turn
much
around and start marching.
Have a blessed day, y'all, and I hope to see y'all soon again. It's just been such a good day, starting my day off with friendly faces.
Indeed.
And I said, you too. And as I'm walking away, I put my hands up and make the peace sign and then make the light cantrip.
And Remy looks up and goes, hopefully that doesn't leave a mess.
Did it sound feminine or masculine? Or does his voice...
Well, with your 10, it sounds fairly just like middle range.
Hey, guys.
It sounds annoyed.
Did you guys take a look at Remy? Oh, I forgot to look at him.
I couldn't really tell. I looked. Nothing.
God damn it.
The outfit was banging, right?
What was it?
Oh, he had that nice romper on, solid red color, lots of flair. She was trying to sit in the corner, just kind of being subtle.
That is super not what I picture Remy dressing as. I like this idea that Remy actually dresses super fashion forward.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty fashion forward.
Yeah. I think I could pull off a romper.
I would love to see that. I would pay, actually. Yeah.
I don't know if we can find one big enough.
I just always wonder, how do you go to the bathroom in those things?
You don't just poop right in it?
Depends on how many drinks you've had.
Yeah. Hey, guys. You know, the other day when we killed that little girl, the witch, I had, this weird thought. What's her name? Kevfire's sister? She brought us there? Yeah, Lady Q. Why did she leave?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck was she?
I think that's a brilliant idea, Rhys. Honestly, another mission doesn't sound like the greatest thing I'm really eager to dive into, so I would love to explore this. Do we happen to have any leads?
Well, we know where he lives, right? We took him back to his house.
You stole from him.
Yeah, we totally did. Let's steal more things.
Right.
I mean, let's find Lady Q. But did we even talk to him, to see if that was his sister?
I don't think we did that.
Vaughn, do you remember?
I don't remember. I'm trying to think about the episode in my head, but I can't. I feel like we did talk to Kevfire about his sister.
You confirmed he has a sister.
I don't remember his response.
You know he has a sister.
Q could have not been his sister.
Clearly she wasn't.
I'm screaming internally right now.
So, like, these missions we get from the guild, like, pay us fucking nothing. Every time we do it, we go and use the telemoint, and then, like, we go nowhere, and it's like a waste of money.
Of that,
It's like a Ford town.
I'm all for doing something, but can we find another way to get there that's not telepoint? I'm running awful low on my funds.
Oh, I thought you were rich?
That's okay, I've got plenty of funds. Speaking of Kevfire, his chain's a nice chunk of change.
You still have that nipple ring, don't you?
Oh, of course. I'm never giving that up.
Oh, I have a really thin dagger. Do you want to get some body jewelry?
No, I'm okay.
Oh, I think you'd look good with a nipple ring.
I probably would.
I have plenty of faith that we'll make lots of gold on the way.
Yeah, especially if we go to rich people houses. It's like my favorite place.
Speaking of, weren't we talking last night about going to visit somebody in town? Because didn't you have some information that we wanted to drop about some video?
I think that's an excellent idea, Chadwick. I think we've got just the secret we could share with her.
Hold on, I didn't understand that at all. What idea?
So before we see our lady we love, I think we've got a stop to make first. I would like to pay a visit to Moondrop. I think we've got quite the secret we could share with him.
Yeah, we have just one thing, right?
Yeah, like that Chad's a murderer?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
I said it quietly.
Yeah, we have a few. We'll play out the details. It depends on what entertains her.
Do we know anything else good? Oh, I know some more secrets. Do you remember the other day when you guys were all telling all your secrets and I didn't say anything? I know everyone's secrets now.
Fuck.
Is it wrong to tell them?
Yes!
Not the metagame, but can we kill Rhys?
Hold on.
Bring it on, motherfuckers.
There is a sparring room that they use for the
Okay, we're going to Moondrop.
Y'all are definitely decided you're going to go visit Moondrop, right? Together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk out of the guild, down a couple streets, towards one of the lesser busy streets where most of the stores are, up to the front of a shop. It doesn't necessarily look open, but you know from experience that if the door is open, you can come in. Shuttered, a little less well kept than some of the stores around it, but it is marked on the front with just the name The Common Club on the front of it. You guys all enter? So going in, it is ramshackled inside, piles of just miscellaneous, possibly broken, possibly partly missing items in stacks around the room, cloth over a door that probably leads to the back, from which emerges a tabby-colored tabaxi who walks up to the counter, leans down on it, and says, "How's I can help you today?"
Hello, Moondrop. How are you doing today?
Us is as good as can be expected, and yourself?
We are doing splendid today, and I've got quite the surprise for you.
I feel like surprises that are useful. You has a useful surprise for me, sir?
That depends on how useful you're going to be in return.
That's always useful to those who give me useful things.
I slip into my robe and pull out the tape. I slide it onto the table. This is perhaps the greatest tape you're ever going to see in your life. Before I'm allowing you to see it, I'm first going to need a few copies. Are you able to do that for me?
You saying, look, I have to collect some interesting technologies. In the back, you can come to back with me. Just you, sir, for some copies.
If they go to the back, you know what Rhys is going to do in this store.
Yes.
Although Moondrop's not a bad
I would
person,
love for you to make this person an enemy. I am okay with that.
No, and I like Moondrop.
We have no reason to steal from Moondrop. Moondrop's not an asshole.
He gestures for you to follow him in the back through the curtain, and he looks at you through and he says, You to stay on use the best behavior, or Moondrop will have to find some friends who would be helpful in making you stays on your behavior."
Understood.
Not understood.
Why can't we go back?
We'll make sure he
behind?
understands.
That's in your best interest. And he leads you back to the back.
Very nervously watch them go.
Yep. In the back, he does actually have like a bunch of technology stuff He does have a video player similar to the one that was in the basement of the lake house. And he puts your tape in a little machine that looks all steampunky mechanical. It looks like a combination between like 80s retro cassette decks with like steampunk. So he puts it in, touches some runes on top of it, puts a couple more copies in the other end, and sits on a stool, faces you, and says, whilst we wait for this to copy, Mesa, you tell me what's on this.
How would I do you one better, and we can watch the tape itself?
Ah, you intrigue me.
On the side of the tape player, does it say iRunes?
No, but it does say Zune. So while it's copying, are you just going to sit there and stare at him in silence? You hear a click, click, click as it starts copying.
Moondrop, I so want to gush on the tape, but I feel like the tape is really going to speak for itself. If I haven't asked before, please make yourself a copy.
I'll say able to wait. So while they're waiting in silence in the back room, what are the three of y'all doing?
I'm standing at the counter watching the curtain, trying to listen back there, but I assume not really being successful. I'm not actually I don't want to roll.
They're not saying anything, so
Right,
there's nothing to hear.
Hey guys, should we tell him some of these secrets we learned?
We literally only know this one secret.
Oh, I know you murdered someone.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that, and please, we don't know what's in here.
Hey, let's not use the hard M word here.
All right, no M words, but we know you disposed of someone.
You disposed of someone too.
Yeah, I ate them, but that's fine.
No.
You could tell that secret. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna go back to watching the door.
Okay. So you're gonna all be behaving in here?
I'm not doing anything, but
we could look around and see if there's any cool shit. Not stealing.
Honestly, I don't know why we didn't follow them back there, but here we are.
Well, he told us not to. I think that'd be rude if he's like, don't come back, and then we just walk back.
Very true.
That's not how I do things. And then I look for something cool to steal. I'm not going to steal anything, but I just want to see what's here.
Yeah, so you want to look for...
I got an 18 on the dice.
Okay, cool. So
on the dice, what is it? Perception or investigation? Because it's a huge swing.
Then just perception.
So that's 21.
What?
What's the podcast song? Downtime, dead time.
Shut up.
Da, 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 da. Hold music.
No, she had one.
Hold music. Yeah. Downtime, dead time. I should really plan ahead. Let's see. You find a item that has a wide funnel on the front of it and kind of a handle underneath of it and a mouthpiece on the back side of it. You find a pair of socks that have individual toes.
Hold on.
I do have weird lizard feet.
I was going to say, how many toes do you have?
I have 8 toes total, like a cartoon character. What's wrong with these socks? Also, what the fuck are socks?
They're definitely rainbow. Picture the rainbow toe socks I had as a tween.
These are really cool.
You mean you still have...
Yeah.
I do not still have toe socks. You find, for you, it fits in your hand fairly comfortably, rock. That is just very interesting looking. It's smooth. It's got a nice base underneath of it. Just a really cool dark gray rock. You find a choker. A choker that has some studs on it.
Oh, that's so cool. I could look like a rock star.
Okay.
You're going to be in your cut-off purple shorts with no shirt on. Bits of your ear missing, but a nice, diamond-studded
Excuse
choker.
me, I have a kilt now.
No, I'm just, looking around at all the little knickknacks that he's got. I'm, picking up going, oh, this is interesting, and then setting it back down.
Okay.
So do I have Doug?
Yes, if you brought Doug with you.
So I will be holding Doug, and I'm gonna look at Vaan and Chadwick and be like, "Hey guys, I think this would be a perfect collar for Doug. My dog Doug. If I just took it, and maybe if I put something in its place, can I just switch? You just trade with Moondrop?
How about this? We'll see if I might have something we can trade of value for that little dog collar.
Hey Doug, what do you think about it?
Are you blue?
We did this last time.
Yeah.
I was listening to it again. I was like, what the fuck sound is that?
Okay. So like 20 minutes pass, and you're just sitting awkwardly in the room with Moondrop, I guess. And finally you hear ding as both ends of the copy machine open up. He pulls out 2 copies and the original and hands them back to you. He says, now, so you can show me that this was worth me some time.
Would you like to see the tape itself?
I said, would love a private showing. And he pulls down a little projection screen.
I thought you were going to say curtains, and I was like, oh, God.
No. Orgy number 2. No, I'm kidding.
Takes you back to the champagne room for the private show.
Brings out this little, like, almost handheld unit to put the tape in. Turns on, puts it on the screen, and what's he see, Jordan?
He gets to see a vivid affair of our favorite boy, Terrence, and multiple partners, including one that's not exactly the wifey he has at home.
As the video is showing, he is nodding along, watching, and when it ends, and it does that video thing where it, like, filters out, and he looks at you and he says, I'm very interested in a copy of this here tape. What's the use of playing for the other 2?
That's gonna have to be a secret from another time, my friend.
What do you want me to do with master copy? I have ideas about how to use this with the right friends.
I like those ideas, but I'm gonna need you to hold on them for a minute. I'm gonna have a much better story when we meet again.
Alright, if you're sure, but I no can make any promises. I won't use this secret for trades for something else.
What if I can trade you another secret for your kind patience?
You still need to make it worth my while, but I still can see what's worth it.
One of us among our party has killed someone he should not have.
You don't know nothing, Adam. You're not here.
And you don't know where I'm going.
Oh.
I'm still gonna need a few more details.
How about we make this more fun? You take a guess. Which one in the party do you think's done the deed?
The pretender.
That is quite the excellent guess, but no, I'm sorry.
Really, I always assumed it was the ones that didn't look like that would be the ones with the biggest secret.
Time is kind of going here.
Then the lizard man.
Oh, my silly friend, no. I'm afraid, but you're down to a 50-50, but...
It's not really a 50-50 if you're the one telling me the secret. I can figure. I assumed you'd already killed someone, so... I probably think it's your little religious friend there.
No, I'm sorry, but you hit it right on the head. I would love to have you guess who exactly it was that I killed, but I'm gonna need to be a little more entertained for this conversation to continue going.
I don't really care who you killed. I still see more value in having this here tape for my own personal use.
What if the one that was killed was the son of royalty?
I should then be a little bit more interested. My friends and I are always looking for new compatriots.
I look at him as if I'm Voldemort looking in baby Harry Potter's eyes.
And he looks back at you, assessingly.
I killed my brother, with a smile on my face.
Well, that's nice and all, but how's that useful to me, sir?
He is the son of Greymond Zara, one of the leaders in Boomberg Fells. You may be familiar.
That's very familiar. He looks very intrigued, and he goes, You still with your family?
Not so much. Why do you ask?
There's many people in this world who have difference of opinions with some people on authority. I have to travel a little bit. I have to know some people. I was looking for new friends who's helping me with some tasks.
Quick question. Does the world know that his brother is dead?
Nope. Or at least you...
After the witch night, we opened up about stuff, but...
Yeah, you guys know some stuff, but like, Paelias, you feel fairly confident your family would try to cover this up.
Yeah, my father's done a great deal of keeping this mess under wraps, because that seemed to be the last bearer of the heir, and he would hate to have to be dethroned.
That's a very interested. At least the friends and I having a small meeting tomorrow night. You may be interested in joining us if you have problems you want taken care of.
I would absolutely love to join you, but before I do, I need one more thing.
That's all he is. And his little cat ears perk up.
What do you know about Sir Kefire and Miss Quilov?
Not too familiar with those names. Do you know their surname?
Dark Eyes.
Well, I know they're upright, good, defenders of the faith of the 12. Good old God-fearing children who don't step out of line and don't have... Man, I dropped that Jar Jar thing. Don't have problems with anyone right too much.
Oh, no, come on, Moondrop. I know you're full of secrets. They've got to have something.
They're pretty clean, but, they still got an uncle who's maybe messed up in some magical things that are a little too strong for his own good.
And what was the uncle's name, by chance?
His name is also Lord Dark Eyes. It's Medeum.
Is it presented by Tyler Perry?
Oh, Medeum. I thought you said Medea.
Yeah.
Medeum.
When the squire comes out, Medeum, Lord!
Well, thank you, Moondrop. I think this was quite a productive conversation, and I'm excited to see where this goes tomorrow.
Don't you want to know where to find us tomorrow? You've probably seen some notices for just a little friendly gathering of a club, more or less, called the Round Earth Truthers.
Yeah, entertaining bunch they are.
Yeah, we meet under that name.
And what are these Round of Truthers like to meet exactly? I'm gonna need to find you tomorrow, so I've gotta know where to go.
You can inquire within with your little happy fella at Usa Guild.
Sir Mary.
A jovial sort.
You Moondrop?
It's a me pleasure. So you have 2 copies of the tape. He has a copy. And you guys walk back out to the store.
Hello, everyone. This is Jason. I just want to take a quick break from the podcast to say thanks for listening. If you have any questions for the cast or about anything in general, you can find us on Twitter at RuleOfCoolCast or send an email to theruleofcoolpodcast@gmail.com. If you would like to be featured on this podcast, you can also contact us on Twitter or by email. Today, we'd like to give a special thanks to Kit and Cello. This week, The Rule of Cool is sponsored by Zune, Portable Perfection. Our intro, outro, and interstitial music is the song Orchids by You Bred Raptors. You can find their music wherever fine music is sold or at their website, youbredraptors.com. And with that, we'll get back to the podcast.
My colleague here happened to notice this cute little dog collar, and we were wondering if I could propose a trade for you to purchase this dog collar.
I always open for a trade. What are you offering?
I have this nice pair of cufflinks.
Where'd you get the cufflinks? I can't remember.
I stole it off of somebody because I got a pouch of 19 gold.
That's
it was
right.
at the
You stole it
gallows.
at the gallows.
Yeah.
He's gonna take one look at those cufflinks and go, "That's a no need normal people things. I need whispers. I need trinkets."
I have this candy I got at this rich guy's house.
He looks at the candy and he scoffs and he goes, "I could get many of those down the road."
What is it?
That's just one of those hard candies that Issa can spit lightning with that one.
Hey, that's really cool. I don't even want anything else now.
Issa like that collar. Issa could always trade for it yourself.
What do I need to give you?
I select whispers. I select things others don't know.
I could give you like a jewel encrusted letter opener.
That's a no need that.
But I whispered it.
I knew what he was doing too.
Speaking of things that people don't know, can you tell me what's in this pouch that my friend Rhys gave to me?
He looks at that and he goes, "That's a can full of price."
I'm gonna give him a very annoyed look. I'm just trying to buy the dog collar for his dog, Doug.
And I just told you the price. It's a useful whisper or a trinket I can't so easily find.
I have something that you aren't easily able to find. It's in this here wine bottle. It's some leftover stew. I made it all by myself.
He takes it to uncork it, and he sniffs it, and he says, "That's worth the information, but not the collar itself. I needed something else for both."
Well, we can just go with the information for now. I don't care. I've eaten enough stew. That's like
We
don't need to give that stew away, Rhys.
He already has the stew.
What do you mean? It's like going bad. It's fine.
He's stashing it behind the counter, and he looks at you, Vaan, and he says,
Did you want the stew?
No, but I didn't want him to have the stew.
Why? Because you liked...
We're all staring at Rhys, just wide-eyed. Just like with our lips like sealed, just like, don't fucking do it.
He looks at you, Vaan.
Totally.
Yes.
Didn't
He
do
says,
anything.
"Have you heard of a man named Heward? That's his handy spice pouch.
I'm sorry, who?
It's no matter. It's a handy spice pouch. Every once in a while, when it's empty, you can tell the pouch what's the spice you want, and it's a give it to you."
That's really cool, man.
I'm just holding the pouch in my hand, and I'm gonna look at Rhys. So like, do you really want the dog collar? I don't really need the spice pouch.
Do you think Doug would like it?
Ask Doug.
Hey, Doug, man. Do you think you'd like this collar?
Meh.
He said no. Auden, maybe it's too big for him?
Maybe, I don't...
Can I try to put it on him for a second and see how it fits?
It shrinks to his neck size.
Holy shit, this is a good collar. But, what do you think, Doug? Alright. We can find you something else later, Doug. I just thought he'd look really badass with it.
I'm sorry, Rhys. We'll, I guess, maybe find a different color that your dog will like.
Alright.
Moondrop, I think we're done here. We're done here, right, gentlemen? Now we have to actually figure out what we're going to do.
I'm very pleased y'all came to my store today.
Hey, what did we get for the videotape? Didn't we give you that?
I made copies as a service and received a copy in return.
But why can I get the dog collar for that? You get a nice fancy videotape.
You're so sexy friend over here. He's received his payment for it.
What'd you get?
We'll have to discuss it outside, Rhys. But trust me, it's good.
Alright.
Okay, so we go outside. Yeah. We need to figure out what we're going to do. I don't want to stay here any longer.
I mean, Ronstadt was pretty interesting. I'd never actually been to the city, and it was...
Weird old woman came up to me. I don't know that I want to go back.
Oh, was that the place with the hanging?
Yes.
Oh, I loved that place.
I think we should go somewhere close.
Like?
Hey, Paelias, what was the trade that you did with the old Moondrop there?
It got a little personnel for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. I had to share some secrets. I've got copies of the tape that we can use later, but I've got one. He too has a copy of the tape. We have an invite to a meeting that I'm particularly interested in because it could derail the legacy that my father has built.
That sounds really good. I know you don't like your dead.
So we have a few options that we could work with. Either we could go after Kefire's uncle to get into more information. We could explore just exactly who Moondrop is and the whole Truthers meeting tomorrow.
Oh, those people?
Or...
Yeah, why would we go to a round Earth Truther?
Wait, is the Earth not round?
It's definitely flat.
Why? I can see. Wait. Yeah, flat is the one that's like this. Okay. Wouldn't we just fall off if it was a ball?
I don't understand how it would work.
That's fucking
It
dumb.
doesn't make any sense to my brain.
You don't eat off of a ball, do you? I mean, just eat off a plate, like, so everything sits on there.
I've never tried it, but like I'll eat off a bowl if you want.
Whoa.
To decide what you want to do.
So I think this loony bunch could be the key to derailing both Tyrants and my father without having our hands dirty. That's if we want to explore. If not, I'm absolutely open to go to Kefire or just get the hell out of this city.
Well, if we're going to the meeting tomorrow, like, what do we want to do today? I don't know. I've never gone anywhere but this little street. So maybe there's like a town or like some people we could go, I don't know, help?
Good wording.
Good save.
That sounds like a lot of fun to me.
No, I'm fine to wait around. It's fine. I'm cool to help you out if you have something that you want to do.
Do we know of anything in Armorsmith Landing other than like the cul-de-sac with the... Yeah.
This is primarily like the headquarters for the Armorsmith Corporation LLC. And everyone who works there has a house here. It's just basically like one giant city built around a company. So shipping for them, industry for them, all their management.
You guys just want to like chill? Maybe watch some Netflix?
Would there be a Temple of Dahl on Armorsmith Landing?
Yeah, there's definitely one.
I really think I'd like to go there.
What do the temples of Dahl look like?
They all look different. Not they don't have a similar
Motif?
Yeah. Well, they all have one defining feature. At the top is like a bonfire, some kind of like light, a signal fire of some sort. Not necessarily
in a now all of China knows you're here kind of way.
No, not necessarily. No, but just like that is like light is the symbol of Dahl, and so like you light the way to Dahl's temple.
Can I build off of that and say like there is a fire in like a almost glass bowl at the top, so that when you're looking up from inside, you see a fire lit above you?
Sure. Yeah.
So like outside you can see the fire, but also inside, like at the highest peak of the roof, you look up and you can see the burning fire above.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Some never-ending magical flame.
Yeah, probably a continual flame.
So you go to the temple. You walk in. The building doesn't look too different from the rest of the buildings in this area. They've probably just taken over one, but in the peak of the roof is that eternally burning flame that you can see from both the peak outside and underneath the highest point inside.
I assume I'd let them know I was going to go off.
Do you guys want to go with them, or?
Probably the temple.
No.
Okay.
Unless you guys do.
Nah.
As much as I like keep my disguises up, I don't like to wander around and just like be seen out in public
Yep,
as
that's fine. Okay,
figures,
so
in case I run into the real Thomas Urgy. So
Adam special time. What are you doing?
I would be on the lookout for one of the brothers. I don't know what the hell they're actually called. The Brothers of the Light.
Okay. What about the women who also?
We're all
brothers?
of the Light.
Okay. So yeah.
It's a boys only club, so stay the fuck out.
No girls allowed.
Spelled G-U-R-L.
Okay, G-U-R-L-Z. You see some figures dressed in the colors with wearing the symbol, walking around.
Okay, that's fine.
One of them lighting a couple candles at just an altar at the front.
So I'd like make sure that my holy symbol is fully on display. I walk up, brother. Can you help me find the elder brother?
Yes, brother. I can help you find the elder brother. He's just up front, tending to the lights at the altar. So I'll be with you.
I'll be with you too. Wait, hold on. And also with you.
May the doll be with you.
Praise the spirit.
Yeah, and with your spirit.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. So I head off towards the elder brother.
The elder brother. Yes, elder brother has a slightly more fancy looking holy symbol. Good day to you, brother.
You too.
He's a dragonborn. So he's got the Lutheran accent. It's not every day I meet a friendly face that I'm not already acquainted with. Who might you be?
I'm Chadwick. I felt compelled to come here.
Yes, it's common with the ways of our faith. Always search for the light.
I feel like things have gone off the rails recently. I thought I had a purpose. Thought I had an idea of what was going to happen. And then other things happened. And I don't really know what I'm supposed to do anymore.
Well, brother, have you tried praying on it?
Maybe. You could say, sort of.
We here are not always aware of our path. There's another who's more focused on finding the right way. We're more focused on the here and now truth, obviously. But if you're struggling for a path, mayhaps you look inside, see if the one is shining out from within, where that light takes you.
Yes, I could do that.
I wish I could be of more service, but I'm not a seer. I'm just a believer. Do you have any worries I could help you with, brother? Anything I can take off your shoulders?
I mean, feel like I definitely did something not so great recently, and I don't really know how to deal with that.
There's a darkness inside you that's keeping the light from reaching your heart.
I don't want it to be there.
I may not be able to help solve your problems, but I can always listen. Happiness shared is halved.
I don't know that I should really say out loud what I've done.
If you can't share it with your brothers, you maybe can share it with your God. Maybe let your God forgive you.
That I can do. I also found myself really missing my family recently. A little more than normal.
Your family missing?
No, I'm just not allowed to be around them.
An upstanding son of Dal surely can find a way back to them.
I wasn't a son of Dal when I left them.
Maybe that's all you need to go back.
But what if that messes everything up?
The way I see it, if you can't currently go back because things are messed up, but you try and things are still messed up, then what have you really lost?
I guess.
The weight on your shoulders is heavy, my brother. I do hope that while you don't have your family alongside you, you at least have someone who can help you.
Well, thank you for letting me bother you.
Anytime, we're always willing to help lighten the load for others. Forgive the pun.
And I walk off. I think I'm going to go. Clearly, they're pews. This is clearly a Catholic church of some sort. And I'm going to go kneel at a pew, and I'll probably stay there and pray for quite a while.
Okay. Roll a religion.
17?
Yeah. So with a 17, so you're focusing on, obviously, the murder of the follower of Axon that you had committed. And as you're focusing on it, the longer you focus on it, the more the memory feels like it's lightening, like it's fading a little bit. It's kind of like if you watch those movies and they decided to set a tone by doing terrible filmography, like with the sun in the way and it's like a hazy filter and everything. That filter is what starts to come over the memory, almost like an outside force is trying to lighten the memory, lessen the burden on your heart a little bit.
I really think I probably wouldn't end up going back to the Guild of the Oracle. I'd probably somehow end up sleeping there that night.
Okay. You could ask them, and they'd probably let you borrow like a chamber.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Like share a room with someone or something.
There.
Yeah. But yeah, the memory, when you think back on it, feels a little bit more okay and right. Like you're less torn about the actions you took.
Can I also write a letter?
Yeah.
To my mom, like for real this time, not like the last time.
Yeah.
But like just really write one to her, and I probably would send it in the morning.
Okay. You write that letter, and just out of empathy, the older brother just assures you that it will be delivered. But legitimately going forward, when you think back on that memory, you feel confident in your actions.
Okay. Cool.
I think Rhys would like to go to the orphanage if there's one in town. That would be like his thing if he's going to do something.
Yeah, I would go with him if that was the case, but I would drop the disguise.
Not so much an orphanage as just another temple to Okarana, who normally there are orphanages or at least shelter houses attached to one. This is more of a shelter house.
Okay, so he's on the way going to stop by some bakery or something and buy a bunch of food, 5 baskets full of food, and go bring it to this orphanage.
How nice of a bakery are you going to stop at? Just the first one you see?
The first one I see.
5 baskets will probably run you 6 gold.
Done.
And they're like picnic basket size. Nothing too special looking, no like artisanal cupcakes, but
just going to go bring it to these little kids.
they smell good and fresh. You go into the orphanage, there's a bunch of little children who look up at you, happy, delighted, jumping on your tail, playing with it, eating the food. Priest thanks you for your kind patronage and being just a wonderful son of Okarana.
He would kind of ignore the priest and just go talk to the kids and be like, "Oh yeah, kids, I brought you some food. I don't want you to go hungry."
They're very thankful. They don't look starving because like this place is taking care of them, but like they look like they don't get like enjoyable food frequently.
Yeah, and that's
so they're
Rhys'
very
logic,
happy.
100%. Not that they're dying,
Yeah.
but that when he was in these places, he always wanted food.
I just wanted to explain that this is not like they're not being mistreated orphanage.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
It's just a little quick stopover.
Lon, are you doing anything with the orphanage, or are you just awkwardly hanging back?
No, I would help him. Like I would take food with him.
The father comes over to you. Are you a God-fearing son of Okarana?
I fear a lot of things like death and taxes and other stuff like that, but no, I just I kind of follow my my Lizardfolk compatriot here, and you know we try to do the best that we can.
So a meater's son instead. So death.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
all faiths are all followers of different gods are welcome here as long as you hold faith in the 12 above.
As he looks up, like to look at like the sky, I'm looking at this coin purse and shaking my head. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I've probably done this in multiple towns we've gone to before, so this wouldn't be anything weird for
Yeah, this is just
and you're probably used to the same conversation.
It's a formality at this point, like, oh yeah, like, let's just go ahead and get this talk out of the way. Yeah, oh yeah, sure, like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm not.
So you're used to the joke where you're like death and taxes, and they're like, oh, so Mirta's son, and you're like, yeah.
That's not the first time I've heard that. That's certainly the first time I've heard that joke.
Yeah. Okay.
It sounds like a Sarah reaction at like a family get together. They're like, yeah.
Oh, you mean the baby shower I went to where they literally told me if you smile more, boys will like you. I heard that one. That was an actual thing. Cool. So you're sleeping the night there. What are the 3 of you guys doing?
What did Jordan do when we went to the orphanage? You come with us?
Yeah.
Or did you?
What did you do?
Else?
You want to talk to Silverhawk?
Turn on that sexy Paelias charm.
Silverhawk could be day drinking in the bar if you want. If you go back to the guild.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go back. Because we're in a sticky situation. I need to read Mary to know what I'm getting into.
And we will head back there afterwards anyway, so we'll meet you there after this.
Yep. Silverhawk's sitting at the bar, nursing a pint. Mary's walking back and forth, just doing odds and ends jobs.
Mary, I could really use a drink.
Yeah, I can bring that to you. And he pours you a pint, sets it down in front of you.
Mary, I'm at a loss for the next steps, and I'm seeking some direction. I know you have been a part of the Truthers, and I would like to inquire kind of more about what you have to offer.
How loudly are you saying that? Silverhawk is sitting there. Do you say it loud enough that she will easily hear, or do you try to hide it from her?
I'm going to say it loud enough to where she can hear.
Okay. Mary looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, you're interested in the Truthers, are you? It's an odd group. It's a fun group. It's a decent party. I can tell you the next time we have a meeting."
I would love that. Thank you, Mary.
Of course. Anytime.
Silverhawk, what is new? How have you been doing?
She looks up at you. Nothing much. Just succeeding, making money, living day to day. Heard you've gotten into some business recently.
I have. I'm just trying to explore things and dig into a purpose, and I'd love to find your perspective on what exactly brought you to the guild and what drives you within the guild.
One could say it's a deep conviction for a cause I believe in, coupled with a faith in Del. He's done me a turn once, proved himself worth following.
Could you tell me more about this moment, Del?
While we're friends, I don't think we're quite that level of knowledge yet. I'm sure you understand we all have secrets.
I absolutely understand. Then I think from there, Paelias is at a bit of a loss and is going to go and seek a trance to try to get some answers.
Okay. You go up to your room and trance. As you're going up to your room to trance, you meet Rhys and Vaan.
During the walk back, I'm going to... sorry. Gotta put my mustache back on. Forgot that we're entering the guild.
Oh, I didn't even recognize you.
Yeah, sorry. It must be the light outside. Here's some gold for the cost of the food that we send to the orphanage.
And, thanks. No problem. It's helpful to give the kids food. I was always hungry. Let's see if we can find Paelias. Or, the other guy.
You know his name?
I totally know his name. His name is like some douchey thing like Chadwick, Hayden, Archer, Penny Feather, some bullshit. I can't remember.
It does have quite a ring to it, doesn't it?
So we make it back to the guild?
Yeah, and you guys meet Paelias just as he's going to walk upstairs.
Hiya, Paelias.
Hey guys, what are you up to? How's your day?
It's been good. Do you think the Kenku are back?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they went to, on a quest, right?
Yeah.
Did you talk to, puts my hand down, short guy? I don't know his name.
We did. We had a quick chat, but it didn't feel right. I had to go. Where's Chadwick?
I think you had to, talk to God or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we should check on, the Kinkus and kind of see what's happening there and see the mission.
Yeah, alright, we can find, Chittle, or whatever his name was, and the rest of the little kids, and see what's up. Oh, I should have brought some food for them.
We can get some from Mary.
Who's that?
I make the hand gesture, they're really, really short.
Oh, yeah, Mary. Oh, I knew that. We go and grab, 3 hams worth of food, and is there still a buffet?
Yeah, there's still a buffet.
Sure, it's buffet day.
Alright, so I just get, an armload of food, and I give him my 2 gold, and...
He shrugs.
Maybe we can talk to Remy and see if we can get this food sent to their room.
Alright, that's a good idea, and we can see, if Remy's a dude or not.
I'm just shaking my head.
You can find Remy. Remy is actually coming to meet you guys. So, as you're coming to meet them, they are coming up the stairs. They look at you and say... Oh, just the people I was looking for.
You were looking for us. Oddly enough, we were looking for you.
I got news that Del wants to see you.
Who's Del?
He's the guy that runs the place.
The bald dude? The hairless guy? Isn't he has alopecia or something?
We have food.
Hey, Remy, do you want some bacon?
They look at it and say, I'll procure my own food when I need sustenance.
What?
Can you, I don't know can we give you this food and you can give it to Chitter and their family, or we need to get the food away from him, otherwise he's going to eat 2 golds worth of ham.
He sighs, he goes, Fine. He opens up a little satchel.
I'll put it
Motions
in.
for you to put it all in.
Thank you, Remy.
He goes,
It's
of
good
course.
to see you again. I'm sorry about last time when Chad was such a dick.
Yeah, I have a hard time reading people and social cues, and when people just want to be left alone. So, if you'll follow me this way, back to Dell's abode, we'll see you there.
Should we, go get Chad first?
He didn't say how long he would be at the church of Dahl.
Yeah, but we can, go get him and just grab him. I mean, God's not going to stop us.
I'm going to look at Remy. How urgent is this? When's the next time that Dell has an open meeting slot?
We'll send someone to go get Chadwick, and he can meet you guys back there.
All right, I reach into Remy's bag and grab a piece of food. Right,
You can't get it off. It's a very small looking bag in comparison to the food you put in. No, you reach in and you don't feel anything.
And I'll go, Accio ham.
Bag of holding.
Yeah, there you go. So he finds just a random guild member. Says, where's Chadwick right now?
He went to go see God.
Ah, yes. Go to the temple doll. Bring back the
I'm pointing.
Chadwick member.
That's what those markings
Yeah, it was
were.
like a baby doll. I remember he talked about this before.
Yeah, because you guys are like God, and Remy, who has minor observational skills, was like, oh yeah, I know what God he wears openly. Doll. Remy's decent at observing people and cares to remember things about them.
She sucks.
Said it wrong.
Remy goes to tell the guild member, and as soon as the guild member walks away, you can just see Rhys putting a big old kick me sign on the back of Remy or something.
So the guild member runs off to go grab Chadwick. He's going to go get Chadwick, and Remy is going to lead the three of you back through the garden if you're following.
Point of order, I did already say I was spending the night in writing a letter. Okay, cool.
So the three of you are led back through the very nice, relaxing garden to a cliche pagoda-like building in the back where you're led inside, and Dell is sitting inside in a relaxed position, just waiting to gesture for the three of you to sit on cushions placed in front of him.
So he's sitting with his legs crossed, it's just...
No, it's more like a repose where he's got the knee up and the one leg out straight, and
he's got the Burt Reynolds pose, but he's wearing clothes.
He's leaning. He's got one of those long pipes that he's probably not smoking tobacco with. It's probably some
Wacky tobacco.
I imagine the guy from Street Fighter that has the super long arms.
Dalsim?
Yeah.
Told you, I got those nerd references on lockdown. Yoga fire.
Yeah.
Dalsim.
So a messenger shows up at your temple. It's later evening now. So you're just probably ready to just chill for the entire evening, night there. And yeah, so it's late afternoon. You're not dressed for battle or anything. You hear a slight rap on your door. One of the brothers peeks around and says, "Brother, I'm very sorry to interrupt, but there's a messenger here who was sent by your guild to bring you back for a meeting of sorts."
I don't really feel like going.
Maybe let him in just to talk to you, and you don't have to go or anything. That's up to you, but do you at least want to hear him out?
Yeah, I guess. Thanks. Thank you, brother.
A young-ish looking elf boy runs in. "You're needed immediately back for a meeting with Dell. Such an honor. He's just the best, isn't he? I wish I could have a private meeting with Dell."
Do you want a private meeting with him?
"Would you bring me with you?"
You can go in my place.
"Really? He would do that for me?"
Yeah.
"Are you sure you don't want to go? They seem to really want you there."
I'm good here.
"All right." And he runs back out.
And I'm gonna yell out hey kid.
Catch.
Just don't always meet your idols. Sometimes they let you down.
That's not a problem for me. Tel's the best.
Oh, okay. I hope you believe that after this meeting.
Yep, and he runs back. So it's going to be the three of you. This messenger is being kept out of the meeting in spite of his, assurance that he's allowed to come in Chadwick's place. He is not being allowed into this meeting. So it's going to be the three of you sitting with Del. Yes, brother, I can help you find the elder brother. He's just up front, tending to the lights at the altar. So I'll be with you.
I'll be with you too. Wait, hold on. And also with you.
May the doll be with you.
Praise the spirit.
Yeah, and with your spirit.
And with the spirit, we lift them up to the Lord.
Love lifts us up where we belong.
In Doll's name, amen. God, that was bad. Our doll, who art in the ethereal plane, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on you as it is in the ethereal plane.
Give us this day our daily food.
Give us this day our daily light, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the non-believers. No, because death is not an evil god.
I'm not leaving any of this in.
Yeah.
You don't have to deep cuts. Maybe, yeah.